With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hi. In this question, it is given that three particles having the charge Q, Q, and 2Q have mass m, 2m, and 5m respectively as shown. The three collinear charges are initially released from the rest. From the position as shown, we can see, clear? And K is equal to this 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Now we have to find the maximum kinetic energy of the charge of mass 5m is. So maximum kinetic energy of this particle we have to find. Third particle we can see 5m is the mass and the 2q is the charge, clear? So how we can find this? Before that we have to find the F1, F2 and F3. F1 and F2 is the force. F1, F2 and F3 are the force on the particle 1, 2 and 3 respectively. So F1 is equal to what? We can see force due to this charge, means we can write force due to this second particle and the force due to the third particle. So this is what? Electrostatic force we can write. So F1 is equal to, we can write this is equal to K into Q1. So Q we can write into Q2 and divided by, this is what? R square, and plus we can write due to this third particle, this is equal to K Q, and we can write this is the 2Q and divided by, we can write 2R whole square, clear? So after solving this, this is equal to 3 by 2 and we can write KQ square and divided by, we can write R square. This we can write. Similarly, we can write F2 and this is equal to, F2 is the force on this second particle due to the first particle and the third particle. So we can see that both due to the third particle will act in this direction and due to the first particle will act in this direction. So this is equal to, we can write from here, so this is equal to K and this is a 2Q into Q and divided by R square, we can write minus, this is the force due to the third particle minus force due to the first particle, and this is equal to KQ into Q and divided by, we can write R square. And after solving this, we will get KQ square and divided by R square we will get, clear? Now we have to find the F3, and F3 is the force on the third particle due to the first and second particle, and this is equal to, we can write K into Q into 2Q and divided by, we can write R square due to second particle plus, we can write K into Q into 2Q and divided by, we can write due to the this first particle on the third particle. This is the distance is what? 2R. So 2R whole square we can take, and this is equal to 5 by 2 and KQ square and divided by R square we can take, this, clear? Now we can find this ratio of this, we can find A1, A2 and A3 ratio we can find. So A1 ratio, A2 ratio, A3 is what? We can write F1 by M1 ratio, we can write F2 and divided by M2 we can write, and ratio, this is what? F3 and divided by M3 we can write, clear? This. Now F1 we can see this, so KQ square by R square cancel out to each other. We have to find ratio, so this is equal to, we can write 3 by 2 and 1 by M we can write. So 3 by 2 and M1 is what? M, so we can take M here, and this is what? This is, we can write KQ square by R square is cancel out to each other, so 1 by M2, and M2 we can see from here, M2 is what? 2M, so we can take here 2M we can take, and ratio we can take F3, so 5 by 2 into this M3 is what? 5M we can take, this, clear? Now from here we can see that this M and M cancel out to each other, so this is what? 3 ratio 1 ratio 1, clear? This. So this is what? Ratio we can see. acceleration ratio. We can also find the V1, V2 and V3 ratio because we need kinetic energy. That's why we need V1, V2 and V3. So V1 ratio, V2 ratio, V3 is equal to what? We can see from here. This is equal to A1 into T for a particular time T. Ratio A2 into T we can write, and ratio A3 into T we can write. Clear? Now we can see from here this is the same as the acceleration ratio. So 3 ratio 1 and ratio 1 we can write. Clear? So this is what V1, V2 and V3 ratio. Clear? Now we can find the kinetic energy of the system. So kinetic energy is equal to 1 by 2 m1 v1 whole square plus we can write 1 by 2 m2 and v2 whole square plus we can write 1 by 2 m3 and v3 whole square. This. Now from here we can write 1 by 2 and m1 is what? M. So m and v1 is what? We can see from here this is 3v. Clear? Because ratio is this. So we can take v1 equal to 3v and v2 equal to v we can take and v3 equal to v we can take. Clear? So this is what 3v whole square means 9v square we can write plus 1 by 2. This m2 is what? 2m. So 2m into v square plus we can write 1 by 2 and 5m into this v square we can write. Clear? This. So from here we can write this is equal to 16 into we can write 1 by 2 m v square. This is what kinetic energy. Now potential energy of this system we can write, and this potential energy of the system we can write from here. Potential energy is equal to K Q1 Q2 and divided by R. So K Q into Q. So Q square and divided by R we can see plus we can see K and we can take Q into 2Q and divided by 2R between 1 and 3. This is 1 and 2 and 1 and 3. Now 2 and 3. 2 and 3 is equal to K and we can write Q into we can write 2Q and divided by R. This. So after solving this we can find this potential energy of the system, and this is equal to 4K Q square and divided by R. This we can write. Clear? Now this energy should be equal to, this kinetic energy should be equal to the potential energy, and this is equal to 4K Q square and divided by R we can write. Clear? Now from here we can write 1 by 2 mv square is equal to 1 by 2 mv square is equal to KQ square and divided by 4R. We have to find the kinetic energy of the third particle. Kinetic energy of third particle is what? 1 by 2 mass of third particle is what? 5m into v square, and this should be equal to kq square and divided by we can write 4r. This. So this value we have to find. No, this value is not equal to 4r. This value we have to find. Clear? Kinetic energy of third particle means we can write mass is what? 5m. This we have to find. Clear? So this is equal to 5 into 1 by 2 mv square we can write. Clear? This. Now 1 by 2 mv square is equal to what? Kq square by 4r. So 5 into kq square and divided by 4r we can write this. Now this is equal to we can write this, and 1 by 2 mv square is equal to kq square by 4r. So this is equal to 5 kq square and divided by 4r. Clear? So this is what required answer for this question. Clear? So this is equal to, from here we can see kinetic energy of the third particle means mass is what? 5m, and this is equal to 5 kq square and divided by 4r. Clear? So this is the required answer for this question. Now according to option we can see that this A is the right option for this question. Hope this answered your question. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.